Alright, we are back, guys, with an episode of Let's Play DrizzlePath. When we last left off, we walked through a cave. And socks. Don't get the joke? Go back and watch the previous episode. Okay. Let's go. For those of you that are just tuning in, we are basically cursed with the inability to run. We can only walk. And if we don't make it to the Mountain of Fire, we won't be able to walk anymore. We can't win. Although I could ask the Warlock if he does curse me with the inability to walk, could I bunny hop for the rest of my life? Boing, 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 boing. Hey, I can still stand, I just can't walk. No, that doesn't work. Okay. We just need to get that mountain badly.
I remember the miller, when he still lived in the village, before he moved the mill deep into the forest and away from people. He had been making strange machines that ran on water power, sometimes very hot water. He made machines for work, for moving and lifting heavy things, for cutting and clearing trees, very strong machines with wheels and cogs and noisy parts. The people became afraid and began to whisper that the miller was quite mad.
And you thought, what exactly, person? Sorry about that. Dude, this rain is... It's raining harder now. Are we there yet? Why am I even asking that question? I never ask, are we there yet? Ever. Pretend I didn't say that. Hello, what's this?
One day he caught me playing too close to the big water wheel. He took me by the hand and sat me down on a recently hewn stump. Sitting across from me, he said, "I know you, soothing voice, sounding not at all mad. "You are the Weaver's child. I see you running and exploring like no other. You have an inquisitive mind, and that's good. We are not so very different, you and I."
It's the house in the sky! It's probably Fredrickson's from Up. Only without balloons. Alright, I am taking a picture of that. At least I hope it let me anyway. I'll take a second one just in case. Okay, making sure there's like no other path, because you know. Oh, for those of you that don't know, I got turned around in a circle 2 episodes ago. Clever, very clever.
"The people say you are mad. They are afraid of your machines," I said. His brow furrowed as he looked towards the village center where people were going about their daily business. In hushed tones he said, "Do you know what the people are really afraid of, truly deep down? They are afraid of learning their true nature. They fear the truth about what they are." He looked back to me as a nearby machine stopped working and looked towards us. It seemed to be listening.
That can happen when you're in a society like that. People don't want to know what they really are, so they try to avoid that kind of stuff. But you will find out that your real nature will come out eventually, whether you like it or not. When it does, well, it's up to you to decipher what it is. Your nature could be awful. Every nature is awful. But I'll let this game do the talking. I'm just here for the ride.
Is this the wrong way?
Don't do that to me, game. Don't you dare do that to me.
You see, Lula, the miller continued, they are afraid that the machines may one day develop their own intelligence and begin to make their own decisions, that they will, in a way, be just as alive as them. This frightens them because it would prove their notions about life to be wrong. It would mean that life is not magic, but a natural, inevitable occurrence of sufficient time and conditions. A light seemed to glow in his eyes as they pierced deep into my own.
Well, life isn't conditions and the other thing neither. Life is how we make it, and how God decreed it. Yes, I'm bunny hopping, what of it? I'm just trying to make it up this mountain, slowly but surely. The person said we were going the wrong way, I was like, no, we are going the right way. Haha.
What they are really afraid of is that the reflection they see in the mirror is also just a machine. A wonderful biological mechanism, but a machine nonetheless. They think themselves free, but in their willful ignorance, they are as free as guinea pigs in the maze. Their life is out of balance. He let out a long sigh and said, Now, be on your way, Lula. The machines grow restless without work to do. He stood and began to walk away, then paused and looked back at me. Stay curious, Lula, child of the weaver. Never stop exploring. Never give up hope. Find the genie, and most importantly, question everything.
Because life is all about learning, that's for sure. Who made this path anyway? Oh, yeah. I forgot, the developers did. Sorry, developers.
Question everything. His admonition echoes in my sleep and weaves its way into my dreams. Dreams that the shamans say are proof of the gods. Could they be wrong? Will the machines learn to dream? If they become free to make their own choices, to choose their own path, will they be good choices? Will they be kind? It all sounds so absurd. Surely there is not enough time in all the world for them to develop intelligence.
Sure, robots couldn't develop intelligence, but they won't have they don't have souls. And that is why they will never be human, because they don't have soul. That's why a human is because humans have souls. But that's a debate for another time. Also, no hands again. Just took my hand off the keyboard, pressed Q. Because I'm just... Listen to that thunder.
Perhaps the miller was mad after all. The stories of the shamans seem much simpler and easier to understand. Is it wrong to question what you are taught? Will it make me also mad if I question everything? If I doubt the stories told by the shamans, surely they will think me mad. And worse, they may think I am wicked. But I know in my heart that I am not. So perhaps it would be best not to question the shamans. They are the wisest of our people and surely can't be wrong.
They can be. They only are human. It's a fact of life.
Can't find Genie by just walking.
I think the game is making fun of me. Ah! You know what would be the biggest troll of all? Is if we get there, and there's no genie, and we're told we were the genie all along. That would be a troll. I would literally sit back after I find out, and I'd just be like... I'd be like, okay. Ah, come on. Alright. We're gonna make this it over this thing and then call it a video. Oh, come on! Alright, one more time. We managed to make it to the last thing, then we just fell down. Can't find a genie by just walking. Well, I'm sorry, but wasn't that what we set out to do? Walk? Make up your mind, woman. Ah! Alright. We will be back later.